How's it going, everyone? Welcome to week 25 of my Fat Get Fit with Chris series. Man, I'm buggered. I just played a lot of basketball, kind of try to push past my limit.
When I'm blue, I think of you in your eyes, how they look at mine, so kinda like that. You slow down time and everything's just fine. I was ocean.
And yeah, as you can tell by my hair or my shirt, hopefully you can tell, is that we're driving into the sunset and we finished about 3 hours of basketball. Right now I'm about, it's probably more like 2 hours of basketball, 1 hour of waiting, because it was quite a turnout today. So pretty happy with how I played. First time in a while where I actually was going to throw up, so I had to control my breathing, and that's because I wasn't fueled well enough for basketball today. I tried to I had a pad thai today, so you could call that a bit of a cheat meal in a way. Just a chicken pad thai, protein, fats, carbs, but I've been on the carnivore diet, so that fuel of carbohydrates, my body is flexible enough to interchange with fats and carbs, with ketones and glucose and stuff like that, but it's not adaptive enough. So it takes me a couple of days to adapt to ketones, back to glucose, and all those things. And I just had plain old chicken breast with pad thai. So it was definitely tough today. I think we won like 3 or 4 in a row, and then I started feeling very lightheaded and nauseous. So it's good that I was able to push myself. It does help that you're kind of like the biggest guy on the court, right? But you got to make sure you can shuffle your feet so you can close out shots, apply some sort of pressure defense, and make set screens, throw good passes. If you're just generally good at all those things, then most of the time you're going to win. And if your shots fall, they fall. If they don't, they don't. And yeah, I was able to assist my team and be the big guy that was required to allow my basketball mates to ensure that they can hit those shots. And if I had to clean up boards, I clean up boards. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out this week. Absolutely pushed myself. Now we're just heading back home. We just dropped off something to the families, and now we're just happy that it's over. Go home, have a shower, and stay up. Well, yeah, I'll try to stay up. It's the last long weekend of the year, so as you can tell, sunset looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, pretty happy with how my weight loss is going. The pad thai not so much, but my brother went to the markets, he hooked us up, so can't say no to that. And the pad thai was absolutely delicious. Get my DEXA scan done. We're going to see if how much muscle we've maintained, built, or lost. And yeah, the wrap up to this 6-month challenge that I'm a part of, and hopefully I win it. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, tomorrow's actually a rest day, so nothing too crazy. So I think we'll skip Monday and go straight to Tuesday. Maybe just a quick recap of suits or something. But I appreciate everyone watching, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. We're at the golf course, ready to see what I can do at 9 holes. Don't have time for 18 today, but we're going to do 9 holes. And yeah, we're going to see what score we get. I believe the par average for this is 37, I think. So, no, or 34 or 37, one of those two numbers. But we're going to see what we can do today. And I got a new haircut as well. Just got to clean myself up a bit for job interviews and stuff. So we're going to see how we're going to go on this one. Today's going to it's a pretty hot day today, all things considered. Hopefully I can bogey every hole at the best. Hope so. Got to do the tee shot here, but it's a bit of an angle, but I got my camera. Let's see what we can do. And yeah, hopefully we can get it close. A bit nervous on that one. But we basically got 4 on that one, so 1 over par, which is a bit disappointing. But now we're going to hit the driver and we're going to see, without any warm-up, what we can do. So let me just set up the camera real quick. Using a pink ball this time. A bit to the right. So unfortunately that ball went out of bounds, so it's not a good start for us. So, whew, man, this is going to be a fun day today. I already made 2 bad shots. Hopefully I can recover. Try to get it close. Alright. That's not bad. Just a bit short. Now we're on our 4th shot. That's a pretty shit putt. But this is what happens when you're in a rush. So, moment of truth, number 6. Oh. Okay. So we got 7 on that hole. So first hole was 4, second hole was 7. So not a good start. First ever par attempt on a hole in terms of this match. Alright, focus, Chris. Yes. Alright, we just parred our first hole. It took on the 6 out of 9. Yeah. Bit of a rough one, but it is what it is. Alright, so we overhit it, we chunked it, but we got a chance of birdie for the first time today on the very last hole, so fingers crossed. Oh, and alright, so that was a bit of a bummer, so we kind of lipped out on the very last hole, so we got a bogey on the last hole. So today hasn't been the best day, obviously, but just to summarize, my score. So we're going to put in our last one, which is a 4, and that gives us 45 for today. So I'll see you guys when I get home, but unfortunate, we went from I believe my last score on this hole was, 41, so we got 35 today, no, 45 today, so we got to live with those. Hey, how's it going, guys? Today is leg day, so we're just gonna get in the gym. It's gonna be a pretty light leg day today, so we're just gonna be doing some leg press, curls, body weight squats, and a few other things. Well, I don't think it is a DEXA scan; it's an InBody scan. My apologies. Yeah, InBody scan for the 6-month challenge. So we're gonna see where we end up. In all honesty, did kind of cheat a couple of times in that. The last 2-3 weeks, like I mentioned, I had the KFC and stuff. 9 for $9.95, bro. Just can't get past it, cuz. So, anyways, I'll see you guys in the gym, and I'll see you afterwards. We'll probably spend about an hour in there, get our steps in, and we'll just. I think when I look back, I probably could have lost a bit more weight, but I think I'm like at least 85-90% there, and that's an A- in my book. But we always want to try and get to the 100% mark, but get as close as possible. But I'm only human, but right now I feel good, feel energetic, and I'll see you guys after the gym. This is my my body shots for week 25. Halfway through the year for me specifically. Did miss a week or two here or there, so we're in the categorizing every week. I can't even speak right now, but recording every week. Right now I feel pretty good actually, because this is a triple XL shirt, so it's the first time it actually feels comfy to wear. Wore this at the gym today to the chest and back day. But yeah, we're going to see how the body looks after half a year of work. In all honesty, I probably put about 90 to 95% effort, didn't put the 100% effort, but we take what we can get. But you know, sometimes we succumb to temptations of food, and mine is value for money, or vice versa. Like I said, KFC's 9 for $9.95. It is what it is. But right now, feeling pretty good. Got a nice haircut. My hair's filling out nicely. I feel like I am reversing the clock on my age. So, Chuck. Whatever happens, happens.
That's good. She's on her gym journey and everything, so that's good too. Workout couple.
No, she's just, I don't know, she's like one of the regulars, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, she goes there
Yeah.
a lot. Ah, okay. So, wait. Oh, so she's a gym person. You're a gym person.
Yeah.
Fitness or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Is she working out there?
Yeah, she working out.
There you go. See how good is that? Imagine you met someone that you guys motivate each other. You're like, let's go gym, let's go eat. And you guys are like that. That would be good motivation too. Right?
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
You find someone else that like wants to work out, eat healthy, all that good stuff.
That's it. Alright, so the body shots here. See what we look like with this triple XL shirt on. Feels pretty good actually to have the shirt on. That feels like going back in time, you know. Feel very nostalgic almost, you know. Anyway, This is what I look like with front pose, with the shirt on. Yep. And then on the side. Feels good. See what we look like with the shirt off. Oh yeah, I feel massive, bro. I feel massive. And then the side pose. But that does it for the body shots. Right now I do have a bit of loose skin just on the sides here. And a bit, the front will tighten up, the front chest will tighten up, but right now I'm feeling pretty swole at the moment. But that's basically 25 weeks worth of hard work. I'd say on average we cheated once a fortnight, to be honest here. So I wanted to cheat once a month, but we ended up cheating twice as much, and that kind of affected our weight loss just a little bit. We probably could have lost a couple of more kilos here and there. And yeah, we're going to have our scan tomorrow, the InBody scan, and then we're going to find out where we sit, and hopefully it's below 160. And then we'll find out if we're, holding ourselves accountable. I'll be happy with below 160, but the goal for the end of the year is 115. So, I got a lot of work cut out for me. I don't think I'll get there anymore, but we just got to do the best we can, and be accountable for our actions, which is me just cheating just a little bit too much, but we still lost a respectable amount of weight. I always want to, set a goal very, very high, and if we achieve a satisfactory goal or above satisfactory, then that's a win in my book, because I'm kind of changing my life for the better. As you can see here with a bit of lighting, my traps are they're coming in nice, so I'm pretty happy about that. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Once we get that scan done, I think I'm gonna go to the markets and grab myself a Luxor or something. I feel healthy, I feel good. It doesn't help that after this kind of challenge, I'm having, a couple of more cheat meals here or there. But without further ado, we'll just go through the scans. I think I'll take a seat here. And sorry, I'm just in a bit of a rush. It's not the best, but I think sitting down here now, I can tell that my face is a lot more, refined, or it's more normal. We'll just have a side-by-side of what I looked like at the start of the year. Assuming I had a bit more punch and stuff, but did have a nice haircut. The hair is growing back. I don't know if that's a sign of my good health. But the hair is filling out again. Starting to reverse my gray hair just a little bit, so that's actually really good progress. And it's filling out in all the right places. I started balding here a little bit and at the back. Can't tell if you can see there, but it's definitely filling out based off the last videos that I had where I was starting to thin out and stuff like that. So really happy that I kind of changed my life at the right time, where I can kind of keep my youthful qualities, I suppose. So, but anyways, we'll just do a quick recap of the start of the year. So this scan was at the end of January, start of February. I guess go put it on my leg because the paper is see-through. So I have a moment of truth at the end of January for this 6-month challenge. We basically started at 183.7, but at the start of the year we started at 190, so I kind of lost a lot of that, initial water weight at the first couple of weeks when I started in early Jan. It's because that's when I actually started my weight loss journey, but the challenge started at the start of February. So we were 183.7. Just an InBody score of 27. Just take that with a grain of salt. They say this is about 90 to 95% accurate, give or take. Protein, minerals. The main one is body fat mass. So that's at 93.9 kilos. So that was definitely a lot more than half of my overall body weight, which was kind of scary. And there's the weight, muscle mass or skeletal muscle mass, so that's without the lean body mass, and body fat mass of 93.9. So this was done at the end of January, February, and now here's the new scan of as of this morning. So we took the scan. Main thing is the weight. We're at 162.6 minus the shoes. I took the and the clothing. I'm 162.2, but it's recorded 162.6. Doesn't really matter. Not much of a difference. Body fat mass has gone down by 15 points, which is kind of crazy when I look at it. And just to look at where I was in October, I was 204.5 and 110 with my last scan with an InBody of 17. So that was quite a while ago. I've been struggling with my weight, but now we're at 78.7. So I think, yeah, that's 15 kilos of body fat mass that I've lost overall in the last 6 months, which I'm pretty happy about. Could have done better, probably could have been 20, but you know, we kind of relapsed in the last month, and we just got to take those with, you know, take that pill and swallow it. 78.7. So the weight's 162.6. Our skeletal muscle mass went down by 3 points, so it was at 51, now 48. But our body fat mass was 78, 93.9 to 78.7. So we lost, yeah, just over 15 kilos of body fat mass and 3 kilos of muscle. And I guess the last bit here or there was like water and stuff like that. A mixture of soft lean mass and stuff. The main thing is, I guess, BMI went from 53.1 to 47, which is pretty good. And my percentage has gone from 51.1 to 48.4. So overall, everything is going in the right direction. My target weight control has improved as a result. So it evaluated me last time at 105.7, but now it's telling me that I can go down to 98, which is below 100 kilos, which I'm pretty happy about. I guess the body evaluation there is, used to be slightly unbalanced, but now I am balanced, which is pretty good. The main thing is the goal that I wanted. So I got rid of a lot of that water weight in my arms and my upper body. So my body's leaning out quite nicely. So my right and left arm, they're pretty even overall. They're actually more even now at 11.8 and 12, but they used to be 17.4 and 17.8. But the main thing is my trunk and my legs have gotten bigger, which is what I've been working on the last 6 months. So I actually have more size in the bottom part of my body, which I will need to lean out now for the rest of the year, but that is very good to see. It just means that I need to start walking a lot more and working on my legs, even though I've been doing basketball, swimming, and all that good stuff. The body shots that I'm very happy about in comparison to 6 months ago. We've kind of dropped a little bit of muscle mass, but that's expected. So we lost 15 something kilos of fat, and we've lost about 3 kilos, I guess 5 kilos of a combination of water and muscle. I'm guessing most of that is water, but at the end of the year, probably do another scan and see how we go. And hoping that we actually feel good, we look good, and we feel amazing. But anyways, that's going to wrap up the video for this week. Actually, before we do that, I just want to highlight some of my, I guess, basketball plays, because basketball is something that I've been consistent about every week. Just about missed a week here or there due to, you know, events and family and stuff, but we played every other week. So I'd say we played 90% of the time. Just looking back at the way I was at the start of the year, wasn't the best. I was out of breath and I was struggling and I was cramping a lot. But now I'm actually playing multiple games in a row, and I'm able to feel my fitness and my cardiovascular health improve, which is really good, just based on some of the highlighted plays that you see now. Right now we have 5 months left in the year: August, September, October, November, December. I think realistically I'm not going to reach my basketball dunk goal. I think the best thing that I can do is probably touch the ring and maybe get a tennis ball in there, and I would be super happy with that. And I think in terms of my weight loss, it's going to be really tough to hit 114 kilos. Realistically, I'm probably going to, best result is probably going to be 129. I would be happy if I get below 130 kilos, so I lose 60 kilos in a year. But we will keep pushing and keep pushing within healthy expectations, of course, and holding myself accountable till Christmas Day. So I think we'll stop at Christmas Day, have that week of celebrating and just relaxing, and then New Year just start all over again. So try to keep myself accountable in terms of not a lot of big cheat meals. I'm a big eater, so sometimes I would eat, you know, the KFC, just smash those buckets, bro. Man, I can put those away easily, man. Big bowls of rice, I can do that. Even 2 big bowls of rice. And I'm talking like big bowls, like the size of my hand, big bowls. But that pretty much wraps up week 25. Pretty happy with how everything has turned out. I'm happy with the result. Like, I probably achieved an A-, 85, 90%. Probably would have liked to see myself hit 155 kilo. That would have been the goal, but we're at 162, so basically a month's worth of weight loss was missed. So we got to take those, and I appreciate all the support, comments and likes in the video, and being a part of my channel. Even though we started again, it's small, hopefully we'll work our way up. But just looking and comparing myself to where I was at the start of the year is kind of night and day, and I'm pretty happy with the result that I achieved. But now we've got to grind even harder for the end of the year, where when we get there, all the aunties and grandmas will go, hey, look at that handsome boy. Look at that big boy over there. But anyways, this is Chris Strider. We'll just go out with my slogan, and that's the end of the 6-month challenge with that group. But for me, it's basically the whole year challenge that we'll keep going. And we'll go out with my slogan, which is be grateful for the past. Be grateful for the past so you can appreciate the present, so you can stride to the future. This is Chris Strider. Hope you guys are gonna have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy some, you know, family time or love time with the ones you care about, and let them know that you love them. Yeah, let them know, because you never know what could happen in life. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Take care. See you later.